French President Emmanuel Macron and his far-right challenger Marine Le Pen clashed in their only face-to-face debate ahead of Sunday's election. The centrist incumbent laid out his investment in French industry and commitment to the European Union, while Le Pen, the leader of the far-right Nationalist Rally Party, cast herself as the voice of voters struggling with the high cost of living. Le Pen's ties with Russia sparked a fiery exchange during the nearly three-hour debate, with Macron highlighting a loan from a Russian bank that Le Pen's party is still repaying. At one point, Macron said to his opponent, quote, "When you speak to Russia, you're not speaking to any foreign leader. You're talking to your banker."
Ouch.
Both politicians expressed support.
How do you say ouch in French, Mika?
Ouch.
Oh, okay.
Support for Ukraine and agreed with the sanctions imposed on Russia, but Le Pen said she does not believe Europe should stop importing Russian oil and gas. That's a big issue.
Let's bring it right now, live from Paris, NBC News senior international correspondent Keir Simmons, also U.S. national editor of the Financial Times, Ed Luce, is with us. And Ed, of course, reporting from the Financial Times Mom and Dad Bureau cottage somewhere in England. We'll get back to him in 1 second. Keir, I loved what the French said about the two candidates last night in the polls. The overwhelming majority said they thought that Macron was arrogant. The overwhelming majority also said they thought Le Pen was scary as hell. It looks like, all in all, Macron takes away a victory from last night. What are you hearing?
Those are the first results from polling, Joe. As you rightly mentioned, look, Macron needed to seem Macron needed not to seem arrogant. Le Pen needed to seem competent. On Macron's side, at one point he used a gesture like this towards Le Pen, which some people here will consider insulting, but it was gladiatorial. It was bare-knuckle boxing. Listen, it's a faux pas to say it on the streets of Paris, but it's a shame it wasn't in English, because it's so entertaining to watch. It's not like a presidential debate. There, the two candidates sit close to each other, feet apart, staring each other down. The moderators throw in a question and then just let them go at it, and then there are timers beneath them that show how much time each has been speaking for, and sometimes the moderators intervene to say, okay, a little bit more time to you, Macron, a little bit more time to you, Madame Le Pen. But yeah, you're right. One of the big issues was, of course, President Putin. One commentator here saying that a vote for Le Pen is a vote for Putin. That being said, it is on the domestic issues that this election will be decided this weekend, and it's also going to be a reflection of something you've been seeing there, of course, for many years, and that is a lot of disenfranchisement from the electoral system. So we sat down and watched the debate with a group of French students. Now, they would have voted in the first round, many of them, for Mélenchon, who's a kind of Bernie Sanders type figure. He has 7 million votes that will be distributed between the two. It was interesting to hear during the debate what they had to say about how they were responding to what was being said by these two final candidates.
Do you think young people will vote as a result of that debate?
I don't know. Because all of topics for our lives are totally erased of the debate.
Erased?
Yes.
Not there?
Not there. In the ecology, in the education, in economy, nothing for us and for our future.
So a fiery debate, but perhaps failing to engage with a large section of the French electorate. And, you know, guys, commentators here talking about that this is not a hope election, that people are very cynical here at this point because of the war in Ukraine, because of the issues of inflation and the pressures on people's pocketbooks, and that many people will be voting without much enthusiasm for who they're voting for.
NBC News senior international correspondent Keir Simmons, thank you very much. And coming up in the